Hey guys, welcome back to your girl's channel. My name is Mbo, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the family. If you're just passing by and you have not joined the family, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. As always, I'm very happy to have you here. Today I'm going to be doing my foundation routine, kind of like a tutorial type of thing, just to get your foundation looking like this. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, please do stay on and watch the video. So as you guys can already see, I've already done my my eyeshadow, I've done my eyebrows, just to keep this video short and sweet. My mirror is right behind you guys, so I'm going to be looking there because I cannot see myself, unfortunately, but we're gonna make it work. So if I'm not looking directly at you guys, just know I'm not being rude. It's just that I also need to see what I'm doing so that we don't waste each other's time. The first thing, before you even think of wearing makeup and all of that, just make sure you're taking care of your skin. I prepped my skin before I started this video, so I just washed as I normally do, and then I wore a mask, which is really good to do if you do want to wear your makeup, because it just takes off any excess stuff on your face, and it also just like makes your face smooth. But just taking care of your skin every single day is very, very important. And the better your skin is, the better you take care of your skin, the better your foundation is going to look. Second thing, your brushes, your beauty blenders, they always have to be clean. If you want your foundation to lay properly, your base to lay properly, make sure your brushes are clean, make sure your beauty blenders are clean. So we're just gonna start now. The first thing that I use is this Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser from Maybelline. It's a lightweight primer, so they say. It's very lightweight. I just put a tiny little bit. To be honest, like, I like this primer. I feel like it's very like, it's got that whole thing of instant pore erasing and all of that. However, I feel like it does mattify your skin a lot, and I am a person with normal skin, so I'm just gonna put this around my nose. I mean, I don't even sweat, to be honest. When I sweat, I'm very happy, which is like once in a while when I work out, and like if it's really, really hot. But in general, my makeup stays in place. So because I do like baking, I don't use too much of this primer, because I just feel like it mattifies my face almost to the point of low-key drying it, depending on the foundation I use on that day. So depending on your skin, if you have really oily skin or whatever, I would suggest this one. Really works well. It really mattifies your skin, and it just makes you feel like you have like the same texture for your skin. Like everything is just smooth, and it's like consistent everywhere. I don't put it around my forehead because that's not really an area I have to worry about. So after priming, I'm going to take my foundation. So today I'm using this Born to Glow foundation. This will be my first time trying it, so this is basically also what do you call it, a review for you guys. So I'm using this Born to Glow foundation. It's from NYX, and I'm using it in the shade Sienna. Okay, so what I do is I take my foundation. Also, I do apply my primer with my hands. I've known some people to use brushes and all of that, but I prefer to apply mine with my hands. And then I want to take my foundation. Honestly, it doesn't matter what I apply it with, to be honest. I really don't care about that, but I'm just going to place it on my skin using my fingers, because at this point in time, that's like the easiest thing to do. The foundation feels really light. It feels like it's a very lightweight foundation. Not light coverage, but very lightweight. I just quickly grabbed a pillow so I could see myself through my mirror because I really couldn't see anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna take this brush. It's a foundation brush from NYX. There you go. And then I like using a brush for my foundation. I just feel like it's easier, much easier to apply. It makes the job so much smoother. And I just feel like I don't have to, it's not as much admin as using a beauty blender, although there are some foundations where I do prefer to use a beauty blender. For instance, thicker foundations, I prefer to use a beauty blender for those. But for a liquid foundation like this one, a brush is definitely my favorite. So I'm just going to apply this onto my skin. As you can see, I'm not like dragging it down. I am just patting it into my skin. I really like how this foundation looks. I'm a fan. I'm not sure though about the shade, but it looks good. It looks aight. So I just pat this into my skin, as you can see. Pat. I always try not to like start with a lot of foundation on my face. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I build the foundation, not just like throwing it onto my face. I just put a little bit like I did in the beginning, as you guys saw, and then if I feel like I need to add, then I will add from there, because you know, the less foundation you put, the better it is to like blend it out, the better it is to one thing about blending is it's going to hurt sometimes. And right now I feel like I'm already tired of blending, but it is well. So I feel like the coverage is really good. Just a little bit more here where I have scarring. Not even scarring, I don't know what it is, but it's like spots from long back. And it's kind of like hyperpigmentation also, I guess. So I'm just going to blend that in. Blend under my eyes. So just like pat that in. So this foundation is not mattifying. It's a, I guess like it would really work well for people with super dry skin as well, because it's not mattifying. So just remember to blend underneath your chin here. I don't normally blend my neck, to be honest, and I guess I'm just going to have to see after if I will need to blend this into my neck as well, but for now I think I am good. So that's my foundation done. That's it, guys. So I'll see you in my next video. Just playing. So next up is this Born to Glow Radiant Concealer Anti something that does not matter, and it's in the shade, I think I got this in the shade Warm Something, but it's not showing here. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the description box, but in the description, what? Yeah, in the description, guys, you're gonna see this. But anyway, I can't find, oh, okay. There we go, it's Warm Honey, but I'm going to list all these products down in the description box, guys, but I'm gonna just take, oh, this is nice. So I guess you just like press it through. Oh, that's so fancy, and it gets like fat. I feel like that's way too much, but anyway, yeah, it's way too much. I'm just going to like dot it in, because if I swipe it, it's just gonna be too much. So okay, so I'll just use the other side, which doesn't really have any product on it, to just spread this around, because getting a brush right now is just not gonna work because my brushes are really far. So I'm just gonna put it here, and there. As you can see, like this one is like slightly, not even slightly, it's about a shade or two lighter than my face. You don't want to use something that is way too light for your face, because it becomes harder to blend, and it also tends to look white on your face. So taking the same brush, I'm just going to start with my chin. I'm going to go in. So we're just gonna blend. This brush blends really well, I'm not gonna lie. Then I'm gonna go in here. Remember, again, I'm just patting it in, and I am not swiping it through. So I take it all the way up to there, because that's where I want like my highlight to end. I want to highlight my cheekbones, so I take it all the way up. As you can see, I also just do the side of my nose as well, because that's like the beginning of contouring. So like when you're contouring your nose, like that's literally the beginning of it, when you are still highlighting. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm gonna just speed this part through. Since I've shown you guys one side, I'm just gonna speed the rest of the part through so that this video is not unnecessarily too long, but you can see I'm still just patting in. Okay, so now I'm done blending. The honest truth is you can never blend enough, but I guess there's a point where you feel like, okay, I've done my blending justice. I really like this concealer. It does not it applies really well. It doesn't look like it creases, and I just feel like with this brush it blends out really well. And I also like the shade for my face. It really did brighten up my under eye. So that being done, I hope you guys can see it's very dewy, like it's got a dewy finish. But yeah, as you guys can see, it has applied quite well. So that being done, I'm going to take this brush. It's just a powder brush, and I'm going to take my translucent powder. This is from Yardley. I'm just going to dab it into my skin where I have highlighted. This is just to kind of like just set the powder, set the concealer. You know, like you can see it's very dewy, but I just dab this into my skin to just kind of like sit. So that being done, I'm gonna take this foundation. It's the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 365. This is very dark, as you guys can see, a very beautiful dark shade. I'm going to use this as my contour. So contouring is below your highlight, underneath your cheekbones. So this is done to just like, you know, I have a round chubby face, so it just kind of like just gives edges to your face, I guess, and it just kind of makes you like your face. My face is definitely gonna look a little bit slimmer after this. So I'm just going to apply this here. I don't drag it down too much because I'm going to do that when I blend it out. So on application, I hope you guys can see, on application I do not drag this all the way to my lips. I just put it like somewhere there. I really love a very noticeable contour. This is why this shade is even dark as well. And then I'm just gonna put some around here, and then okay, we'll contour my nose last, and then I'm gonna put some just a little bit here and just a little bit there you go. And that's it for now, unless if I decide I need to contour a little bit more, which sometimes happens, honestly, because like I've already said, I really like a well-defined contour. Then I'm just going to take this brush here, and then I'm going to blend it in. So how I blend, I make sure that I bring it up and not down, so that it kind of just like blends into my highlight. And as I do that, I also bring the contour down to my lips. As you can see, it starts off really strong at the top, and then as you go down, it's there, but it's not like too much. Then I'm gonna just blend out the bottom here. This one, I drag it down. So you're still blending, but you're blending it in an upward motion. If you're doing your makeup, be close to a window so that you can see how it looks in natural lighting, because sometimes you might think, oh, it looks so lovely and all of that if your room is dark, and then when you go outside, you either look like a ghost or it's just not well blended. And that has happened to me before. And the thing is, I was in a rush for class. I went to class and I literally had a white face, and I was just sitting there in class like, I need to fix this makeup, but I need to be in this class. And it was just a horrible experience. But yeah, anyway, using this brush, I'm not going to put any more of the concealer. By using the same brush that I used to apply my contour, I'm going to start here from my nose, from my eyebrow, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to just bring it down. So I start here from my eyebrow and then I just go down. And there you go. You've got yourself a contoured nose. Oh, this is the brush I need. So that being done, I'm just going to blend it in, which is not like too much of the blending, but I don't need harsh lines on my nose. I do not want a harsh contour. So I'm just going to blend it in. So taking this banana powder from Makeup Revolution, I'm just going to use this to bake my face real quick. I'm gonna take a beauty blender and I'm just gonna dip it in. This is the second time I'm using a banana powder. I really liked it the first time I used it. So I'm just going to apply it here underneath my eye. I don't want to bake for too long because, like I've said, I have normal skin, so I don't really need to like mattify it, but I just like how banana powder looks. So I'm just going to, you know what, like I really love like baking, right? I really love baking, but it's very difficult, especially if you're a person who has pica, because especially this one that has this color, guys, it looks like clay and I just want to like eat it. So the why I bake, right, is because I tend to have creases underneath my eye, right here. So I'm applying a lot of powder, as you can see, just to avoid the creasing. To be honest, for me, it hasn't completely removed it, but it makes it so much better. And then here inside my nose, as you can see, I've put a lot there, and then just here. Okay, and then there, and then I'm going to highlight my contour. So I'm just going to put some banana powder just beneath my contour, underneath there. Okay, so that's it with the baking powder, with the banana powder. So like I already said, I don't keep it on my face for too long. I don't keep it on my face for too long. I keep it long enough to contour my face. So I use this palette. It's an eyeshadow palette for there's people in rays, guys, so please excuse the noise. But I use this dark brown powder for my eyeshadow palette to contour. I just like how it looks. So this is like to accentuate the contour that I did with the powder, and also just like to set it. And I've said this before, makeup is very versatile. So just because, you know, it's in an eyeshadow palette does not necessarily mean that it cannot be used for anything else. So now that we're done with that, that's probably like a minute, I'm going to take this off my face. So there we go. I feel like a smaller brush would work better with removing this powder. Real Techniques has like a really nice brush that you can use to set and to like bake. I just feel like it would work better because this one is huge. It's really big, as you guys can see. But the honest truth is sometimes you just gotta work with what you have and never mind what you don't have until you have it, I guess. So yeah, just sweeping that off. So as you guys can see, like wearing banana powder or like baking your face can kind of leave your face really ashy. So to fix that, you have to start bringing life back into your face. And then so I use this Maybelline palette. It's the bronzing palette. It's the color and highlighting kit. So I'm going to take this bronzer. I'm going to take this shade here and I'm going to use it to bronze my face. So basically, I'm going to use this just where I had my contour. or I have my contour, that's where I'm gonna put it. So just dab it around. It's like a very shimmery bronzer, but it just kind of like brings life back into your face. So yeah, that's what I do. I want to put on blush. So for my blush, I'm going to use this palette. It's quite old. I've had it for the longest time, but I recently used it when I did my makeup a few days ago, and a lot of people were asking me which blush I had used. So this is the palette that I used. I got it from Discam literally 4 years ago now. So the shade that I used on that day was this one, and I mixed it with a bit of this one. So I'm just going to do that again here on camera. So I dab it into there, and then I dab it into this empty one just to release this color because it's very, very pigmented. And then I smile. And there you have it. I have blushed my face. Now that being done, I'm going to now highlight. Okay, so for my highlights, I'm going to use this shade here and this really tiny brush. I've had it for the longest time. It broke, but it works. So I'm going to just dab into there, and then I'm going to highlight just above my my blush. I don't highlight too much nowadays as I used to, because apparently that's no longer a thing. So yeah, I'm just going to highlight my face there, and just like to the sides with the excess. Just feel like this side it's not as much. I mean, it's little, but a little bit too little. And then I'm gonna highlight my nose using the same brush. I'm just gonna take this, then I'm just gonna apply it onto the nose. Look at that. Look at that, child. I'm going to use this to highlight the bridge of my nose as well. Maybe just a little bit on my forehead, and then my outer lash, my outer eyebrow, just at the ends. I'm gonna highlight that. And there you have it. So that being done, I'm going to take my, no, actually, let me use, I'm going to take this setting spray from Revolution. This is the Hyarulonic Fix, and I'm just going to spray that all over my face. And there you have it. So now I'm going to wear my lashes, you guys, and then I'm going to wear some lipstick, and then I'm going to be back with you guys to show you how it all comes together. Okay, guys, so now I'm done, and this is the final look. There we go. So I definitely give this foundation a 10 out of 10. I really like how it blended well into my skin. I also really like the concealer and how it just blended and how everything just came together. So I give them both a 10 out of 10. I don't know if I'm gonna change my mind later depending on how it looks after, but for now I just really liked it, and I just really love the brush and how it just helped everything go really smoothly as far as applying it. So this is the final look. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Please remember to share, like, subscribe, and all of that. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.